Some people are born with it. They're all messed up with it. They just think differently. As you see, I'm a perfect example of that, I think. But I also have the other side of me, which is the engineering side of it. Oh, calculating and logical. And that side, too, that takes control over my other part of life, too. So I have to work on the balance. Why is creativity so important? It allows you to think differently. So the ability to think differently allows you to change your path in life, what you want to do. And why is that so important? Well, there's two things going on. You're either born with it, or you have to find a way to create it within yourself. So if you're born with it, hey, good on you, mate, good luck. But if you're not, there are ways of finding out how to do that. It's thinking outside of the box. All the time we're being forced into the box. Well, at least for me, in grade school, you have to think a certain way, do certain things. We had certain expectations of us. We have to do things a certain way. So in a way, it's like lockstep thinking, not to be like everyone else. And that's useful at times. It really is, because there's functions in life where you really don't want to be thinking. I mean thinking, concentrated thinking. Like if you're driving to and from work, if you're thinking the whole time, you're going to get stressed out. You're going to maybe be a little bit distracted from what's really going on around you. You have to use your other senses for driving. And also there's a problem with overthinking too. So there's certain patterns in life that are very useful. And what are those kind of things? Well, we all have them. Like when you wake up in the morning, you get out of bed and you go into the shower and you turn on the shower. These are all things you shouldn't have to think about. These are patterns and skills. So how do you get out of that though? I mean, why? Why do we do things we do? You ever think about that? I mean, take some time off from your life and say, why am I doing this? What is my life about? Who told me I have to live this way? Can I do something different? Who says I can't? No one says you can't. In fact, if you ask a lot of people around you, they'll probably tell you, no, you have the absolute right, and it's your destiny and purpose in life to find out what's important to you and figure out how you can make a difference. Why are you here? Why do you have any meanings in your life? Go find out. So that's part of the new wave of thinking, is just like, why do you do things? I'll give you an example. And normally I think of myself as creative because I think outside the box a lot. So like, why do we do things? Like, well, my wife told me to do it. Well, okay, that's fine. That's a very valid thing. That's good. Or it's just more convenient to do that way. It's like, that's very good too, because you got to balance things in life. It's not all work, 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 work. You kind of have to have a pattern to get you through things. So why do we take on these challenges of things? Well, we think a certain way. For instance, I was cleaning my pool, and I have a pool at home, and it has a filter. And the part of that is you have to disassemble it, and it's very messy, greasy, stinky. It gets all over the place. And whatever you're wearing is you almost want to throw it away. It's so bad. And it's a very difficult process because I have a large filter. It's about that big, or that big. It's got these filter cartridges in it. You have to lift them up. It's just like, you really have to lift with your legs. It's that damn heavy. It's also filled with water too. So it's like, it's an arduous task. And every single time I'm like, okay, here it goes. Wait, lift it out and carry it over to the place where I want to hose it off, which is about 30 feet away. And I'm going to get covered with all this slime on me. And it's hard, it's difficult, and it's also, the sun's beating down upon you. It's like 105 out. And like, okay, I get it over there, and I'm thinking, well, that's the first one. I got to get the other one too, because there's 2 cartridges in there. I'm like, why is this so difficult? It's always been difficult. Why am I doing it this way? I don't want to, it's tiresome. So I'm like thinking, well, why don't I use the wheelbarrow? I could put the cartridge in the wheelbarrow and just move the wheelbarrow over there. And it's like, oh, no. The wheelbarrow is in the shed. It's always been in the shed. It's always had a flat tire. I'm always not going to fix it because I can't take it down to the local repair store and pay $60. I don't have a truck, first off. And I don't want to spend time to do this. I don't want to spend $60 on this. I hardly ever use the wheelbarrow anyway, and it's got a flat. All right, so does a flat mean it's not going to work for ever and ever for everything? It's like, no, that's not true. I can go get the pump, fill it up, and the air will still be in there for the 30 feet I have to take it over there. And they're like, oh my God, what an epiphany. And I did that, and I moved it over there. It's like, okay, it's flat now, but oh my God, it was so much easier. And I'm like, why didn't I think of this before? Because we have certain patterns set in stone, apparently, of how we're not going to change what we're going to do. And how we're going to do it. Why wouldn't I do that any differently? I just happened to do it at that time because I was just being open-minded and tired and frustrated with having moved that over. Okay, so why can't you do that to all the things in your life? Like your relationships, go finding out what your happiness is, finding out what your purpose in life is, just thinking why you do certain things a certain way. And yeah, sure, a lot of things you do is just like, yeah, that makes sense. And then there's like maybe 5% of that is just like, wow, I don't need to do it that way, so why am I doing this? So that is the challenge right there. To think outside the box, you have to make an effort, and then just do it. And just, you don't have to do it all the time, because that would get rather wearisome, but this can make a difference in your life. It can illuminate why you choose certain things to do, and knowing why also gives you the power to change things as well. So what's my point? I'm just trying to give you a way to realize that you can be creative. You don't have to do what other people tell you to do. You have to do what you think you should do. You don't have to do what you anticipate you need to do. You can do whatever you want if you choose to. You just have to decide to make a difference and look at things differently from time to time. The light just came on. So thank you very much.